Okay, so welcome back everyone. So welcome to our second session altogether. Everyone, in the second session, so which subject that you will study everyone? Good. So in the second session, we are going to study about, yes, of course, grammar planet 3. Good. So everyone, teacher believe that you remember well about the lesson that you have learned so far. Is it right? Good. So everyone, please, teacher just want to catch up your attention, okay, to the review part, okay, which is about the lesson that you have learned so far. Okay, so everyone, you can look at my right hand side, okay, which is about review, the review which is about comparatives. Okay, so anyone, do you still remember about comparatives? Anyone can tell me, can give me the definition of comparative, please? Good. So comparative mean that are used to compare, okay, the differences between two objects, okay, or two items. You see, so this one is the adjective, okay, how to change to the comparative adjectives. You see, so it divided into two parts. The first one is regular and the second one is irregular. So in regular, we have three more types. The first one by adding er, okay, and the second one by adding ier, and the last one by adding more. Is it right? Good. So teacher believe that you still remember well. Okay. So refer to the first adjective. You can look at the first adjective with the noun small. Okay, small is an adjective, and how many syllables are there, everyone? Good, only one syllable, so it is in the first one, okay, by adding er. Good. So you have to remember that one syllable, the adjective that has only one syllable, so we add er to the adjective, it's become comparative adjective. You see, so it's become smaller. Good. So move on to the next word. So this word big, big, so only one syllable, is it right? But you have to remember that the adjective that has one consonant sound, one vowel sound, and one consonant sound, so we add double consonant to the last letter, so it's become bigger, and after that we add er, okay, so big, bigger. See, good. So move on to the last one, the last adjective that I wrote on the whiteboard, which is about the word good. So good is in the regular or irregular, everyone? Good. So it is in irregular. So irregular means that we change the best form to another one to become comparative adjective. So the word good, it changed to better. Good. It changed to better. It's become comparative adjective. See? Good. So how to make the sentence by using comparative adjectives? So in the sentence, so you can look at the whiteboard. Tea is better than coffee. Tea is better than coffee. So you have to remember, okay, we have subject, we have subject, we have to be, we have a comparative adjective, and remember that in comparative adjective we have the word than to compare the two things. You see, so we must have the word then what? Then another object. So this one is an object, this one is an object, so it compare between tea and coffee. You see, good. So now let's move on to the next one, okay, about superlative adjectives, the lesson that you are studying currently. Okay, so what is superlative adjective, everyone? Yes, of course. So superlative adjectives are used to compare, okay, about something to, to whole things, okay, like the highest degree or the lowest degree or the cheapest one. Okay, so we compare one thing, okay, to all other things. See? Good. Like, this is the way how to change the adjective to superlative adjectives. Okay? So the first one, we divide it into two parts the same in comparative. It has regular and irregular, right? So in irregular, one syllable we add est, okay, two syllable and end in y, okay, so we add r and then we after that we add est, okay, and move on to the last one by adding most, right, to before the adjective, and the last one is irregular by changing the form. See, so move on to the first one, small. So small, when we want to change to comparative, smaller, and the last one is superlative adjective by adding est, only one syllable, right? Good. So now let's move on to the next, big. So one syllable too, so become bigger in comparative adjective, and in superlative adjective it's become biggest. Okay, and move on to the last one, good, in irregular, so it's become better, and the last one, best, superlative adjective. And one more thing you have to note or you have to remember all the time, which is about article. So the article the, okay, it must have in superlative adjective, okay, like here, the smallest, the biggest, the best, okay, when we create the sentence, okay, so you have to remember. Good. Just look at the example in here. Cat is the smallest animal. Cat is the smallest animal. So you have to notice that, okay, the article the smallest, we have article the, right, and after that the superlative adjective. So it compare the cat to another animal. So the cat is the smallest one. Okay, so it compare, okay, a cat to other animal. Okay, you see, good. So now let's move on to our lesson today, everyone. So our lesson today, which is about exercise practice. When you study already about the formula and also the definition of superlative adjective, so right now you will practice the exercise, okay, whether you can understand or not, to test your understanding. Okay, good. So now let's move on to section D. Okay, so today teacher will cover all of you for two sections, section E, section D, and section E. So you can open the textbook on page 62 and 63. Okay, everyone, so you can open the book, please. Alright, so when you open the book on page 62, you will see about section D. Look, read, and check. Look, read, and check. So you have to look at the picture, right? So when you open the textbook, you will see the picture, okay? This picture, right? So you have to look at the picture, and after that you have to read the sentence. You have to read the sentence first, and after that you will know exactly about the mistake in the sentence. Okay, good. Like the first one, it is about the example. So you see the picture is about elephant, right? Good. So the sentence number one, the elephant has the longest trunk. Second one, the elephant has a longest trunk. Okay, so the correct answer is the first one. Good. So it is about superlative adjective, longest, the longest. You see, so you have to notice about the sentence, which one is correct, which one is incorrect. Good. So now let's move attention to number two, everyone. So number two, what do you see in the picture? You see a lot of people doing exercise. Good. So now let's read the sentence all together. I think running is the difficult exercise. And the second one, I think running is the most difficult exercise. So which one, everyone? Which one is the correct answer? based on what you have learned so far with me. Okay, very good. So the correct answer is the second one. Very good. Why? Where is the correct answer, everyone? Yes, very good. The most difficult. Why? Because the word difficult is an adjective that has 3 syllables, so we add most, okay, before the adjective. You see? Good. We do not add est to the last adjective because it has 3 syllables. Good. So now let's move on to number 3. Okay, what do you see in the picture? You see the children, okay? Maybe they are standing on the sand or the beach, okay? Good. So now let's look at the sentence all together. Number 1, okay? That's the first one. It was hotter day of the year. Second one, it was the hottest day of the year. So which one is the correct answer? Yes, of course. So the second one. Why? You have to notice about the adjective. So the adjective hot. How many syllables? Yes, of course. There are 1 syllable. So it is in the first form by adding est. Good. Est. So it's become hottest, not hotter. Hotter in? Yes. Comparative adjective. But in here is superlative adjective. So we change to est. Very good. So now let's move on to number 4. Okay, number 4, what do you see? You see maybe it is about fruit or meal, right? Good. So the sentence, the first one, that was the most delicious meal. Second one, that was the more delicious meal. So which one is the correct answer, everyone? Very good. So the first one. Why? Because in the sentence we had the word most delicious, and about the second one, the more delicious. So we use more in comparative adjective. You see? Good. We do not use more in superlative adjective. Remember, okay? Good. So we use the most in superlative adjective. Good. So now let's move your attention to the next section. Section E. Look and write. Use the given words. Look and write. Use the given word. So you have to look at the picture, and you also get the adjective word, okay, in the the color word, okay. You see? Good. So you have to look at the picture carefully, and after that you have to change the adjective to the correct sentence. You see? Good. So move on to the first one. It is about the sample for you. The cheetah is the fastest animal on land. So you have the word fast and adjective. So we change to superlative adjective by changing to, yes, of course, fastest. Good. So now let's move on to number 2 altogether. So it is about, the picture is about elephant. So we also have the word adjective, okay, the word heavy. So now let's change together, okay. So the elephant is what? Yes, very good. So the elephant is the heaviest, okay, is the heaviest animal on land, okay. So why we change to this form? Because the word heavy is an adjective that has 2 syllables and in y. So we change y, okay, to I, and then we add est. It's become superlative adjective. You see? Good. So now let's move on to the next word. About the picture, you see about giraffe, okay, giraffe. So we also have the adjective tall. So the giraffe is You are right. So the giraffe is the tallest animal. Very good. Let's move on to number 4, everyone. So number 4, you see the picture, it is about well. Okay. So we also have the adjective large. Okay, I mean big. So the blue whale is, yes, very good, the largest animal. Very good. So we add EIST. Okay, very good, student. So teacher believe that you can catch up well about the practice. Okay, so now this is about the end for the second session. So do you have any question, everyone? Good. And if you don't have any questions, so see you tomorrow altogether. Goodbye.